Top 5 Most Ultra-Rarest Lincoln Pennies to Look for Your pocket change for more than $1 million. Even if your pennies don't help you retire early, they could still be worth more than face value. Coin valuation depends on several factors, including rarity. While perfect state pennies can fetch a tidy sum at auction, coins with errors can also be valuable because few usually exist. So, for example, if you have a coin with an image that has been double-struck due to the die slipping, you should get it appraised. The 1989 D Lincoln penny is a unique and sought-after coin among numismatists and coin collectors. Its rarity and historical significance make it a prized addition to any collection. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore the value and history of this remarkable coin, spanning its origins, production, and current market demand. Some 1989 D copper pennies are worth $3,000. And there are some other 1989 pennies worth more than face value as well. The 1989 D Lincoln Memorial Cent is plentiful in all grades. You should have no trouble finding a coin of this year that has nice eye appeal and color. Make sure the original luster is still with the coin and that it shows full details. So that means if this was made correctly, a 1989 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, and that would be worth nothing. But if you find one and it weighs 3.1 grams, then it's made on the wrong metal. 1989 D Lincoln Cent struck on a pre-1983 cent planchet, MS 65 RD, PCGS. 3.1 grams. This is easily one of the most intriguing mint errors that we have handled in recent memory. The smooth, satiny surfaces retain full pinkish rose luster and the strike is full. The production of coins at the United States Mint is a highly regulated and precise process. Mint marks, which indicate the mint facility where a coin was produced, are typically stamped onto coins during the minting process. However, errors and anomalies occasionally occur, resulting in coins being minted without mint marks. Collecting and rarity. The rarity of the 1989 D Lincoln penny adds to its allure among collectors. While millions of Lincoln pennies were minted in 1989 D, only a fraction of them were struck without a mint mark. As a result, these coins are highly sought after by collectors seeking to complete their collections or acquire rare and valuable coins. Market value. There was a discovery of a 1989 D penny that weighed over 3 grams. Normal for it to weigh 2.5 grams around there, but for it to be a copper penny weighing over 3 grams is worth thousands of dollars. Some 1989 D copper pennies are worth $3,000. And there are some other 1989 pennies worth more than face value as well. Determining the market value of the 1989 D Lincoln penny can be challenging due to its rarity and fluctuating demand. Factors such as the coin's condition, historical significance, and current market trends can influence its price. In general, well-preserved examples of the coin command higher prices, especially among collectors seeking pristine specimens. Conclusion. The 1989 D Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin with a rich history and intrinsic value. Its rarity and historical significance make it a prized addition to any collection, capturing the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts alike. As interest in numismatics continues to grow, the allure of this unique coin is likely to endure, cementing its place in the annals of American coinage history. The 1982 Lincoln penny is notable because it was a transitional year for the series, during which the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the coin from primarily copper to primarily zinc. This transition resulted in several different varieties of the 1982 penny, including small date and large date versions for both compositions. The only extremely rare 1982 penny is the 1982 D small date in copper/bronze. All those identified on the holder are the standard issues for the coin. Note there is not a 1982 D small date copper. This is where I got the information from. Yes, the 1982 D small date in copper is a very rare error coin. That's what happened to several pennies produced in 1982, which pushed their value up from 1 cent to nearly $20,000. The penny in question is the 1982 D small date copper alloy Lincoln Cent, which sold at auction in 2016 for $18,800, according to Numismatic News. Of the three, the 1982 no mint mark is slightly scarcer than the other two. But the 1982 D 3.11 GM small date is extremely rare. So far only 2 specimens have been found, and have sold at auction for close to $35,000. The small date variety will have a crooked diagonal too. Check the weight. The copper varieties weigh 3.1 grams, while the zinc varieties weigh 2.5 grams. 1982 SD is naked eye obvious, date and motto are a clear crisp font, the 2 is different, the SD has a curved stem from the bottom whereas the LD is straighter. In 1982, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny to save money. Rising copper prices had made the cost of producing copper pennies exceed their face value. The new zinc-based pennies were significantly cheaper to produce. Collectability. The 1982 Lincoln penny is popular among collectors because of the different varieties. Finding a high-grade, uncirculated 1982 D small date penny, especially in copper, can be quite valuable. Collectors often seek to complete a set with all varieties from that year. The 1982 D small date Lincoln penny is an interesting and valuable coin for collectors, especially in uncirculated condition or if it is made of copper. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a mainstay in American currency since its introduction in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1975 D Lincoln cent, minted in Denver, holds a place in this long history. This analysis delves into its value, history, and the specifics of die errors associated with it. The Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the U.S., produced the 1975 D Lincoln cent. The D mint mark denotes this origin. The Denver Mint has a rich history dating back to its establishment in 1906, and it is renowned for producing a large portion of the nation's coins. As of May 2024, a Lincoln Memorial 1 penny DDO from 1975 D in circulated condition is worth between $500 to $800, however, on the open market 2004 D quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $4,500. The 1975 D Lincoln cent is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. This composition remained standard until 1982, when the rising cost of copper necessitated a change to a predominantly zinc composition with a thin copper plating. Die errors are a significant factor in the numismatic value of a coin. For the 1975 D Lincoln cent, several types of die errors can occur, each influencing the coin's value differently. This occurs when the die imprints the coin design more than once in a misaligned manner. Although rare, double die errors on 1975 D cents can significantly increase their value. These coins display noticeable doubling on the obverse, particularly in the inscriptions or Lincoln's profile. These errors happen when the coin is struck outside the center of the planchet. Off-center strikes can vary in severity, with more dramatic errors fetching higher prices among collectors. The value of a 1975 D Lincoln cent with die errors varies based on the type and severity of the error. Standard 1975 D cents without errors are common and generally hold nominal value, often trading for a few cents to $1 in uncirculated condition. However, coins with notable die errors can command significantly higher prices. The rarity of the error type and its occurrence on the 1975 D cent specifically affects value. Rarer errors naturally command higher prices. The demand among collectors for specific types of errors can fluctuate, influencing prices. High demand for certain errors or years can drive up prices. The more noticeable and dramatic the error, the higher the potential value. The 1969 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, specifically from the Philadelphia Mint, holds a unique place in the numismatic world. While it may not immediately strike collectors as an error coin, its value and significance come from a combination of historical context, rarity, and market demand. This comprehensive exploration delves into the history, rarity, and value of the 1969 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, offering insights for collectors and enthusiasts alike. A 1969 penny in circulated condition typically shows signs of wear, such as flattened details and loss of luster. These coins are usually worth around their face value or slightly more, often trading for $200 to $500 among collectors. An uncirculated 1969 penny, which retains its original luster and sharp details, can be more valuable. Depending on the grade, these coins can range from $500 to $1,000 or more. High-grade examples, MS-65 or higher, are particularly sought after. Historical context: the Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replaced the Indian head cent designed by Victor David Brenner. The coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, introduced in 1959. The 1969 Lincoln penny is part of this long-standing tradition. In 1969, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from the Denver and San Francisco mints bear the D and S mint marks, respectively, while those from Philadelphia traditionally lack a mint mark. Thus, a 1969 penny without a mint mark is typically considered a standard issue from the Philadelphia Mint rather than an error. However, specific error coins from this year, including double-die varieties, have captivated collectors and significantly influenced the value of 1969 pennies in general. Rarity and varieties. The rarity of the 1969 no-mint mark Lincoln penny primarily revolves around its double-die obverse variety. A double die occurs when the coin's design is impressed twice onto the die at slightly different angles or positions, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the coin's features. This variety is exceptionally rare and highly sought after by collectors. Factors affecting value. The value of a 1969 no-mint mark Lincoln penny depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and whether it exhibits any errors. Here's a closer look at each factor. A 1969 penny in circulated condition typically shows signs of wear, such as flattened details and loss of luster. These coins are usually worth around their face value or slightly more, often trading for $200 to $500 among collectors. An uncirculated 1969 penny, which retains its original luster and sharp details, can be more valuable. Depending on the grade, these coins can range from $500 to $1,000 or more. The 1963 D Lincoln penny is a notable coin for collectors and historians alike. It represents a slice of American numismatic history from a period of significant cultural and political change. This article will delve into the history, design, production details, and value of the 1963 D Lincoln penny. While the 1963 D Lincoln Memorial cent is common in all grades, it can be rather difficult to find a coin that is well struck and has a good sharpness to it. The 1963 D Lincoln cent is the toughest Lincoln cent from 1930 to date to find in MS-66 red condition, even tougher than the 1931 S in MS-66 red. The second toughest Lincoln cent in MS-66 red after 1930 is the 1962 D, and with the 1973 S being the third toughest in MS-66 grades. The 1963 D Lincoln penny was minted during a period of transition and prosperity in the United States. The D mint mark signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints producing U.S. coins. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, is known for producing high-quality coinage and has a significant place in U.S. minting history. 1963 was an interesting year in American history, marked by the early years of the Kennedy administration, the burgeoning civil rights movement, and the space race. The Lincoln penny, with its long-standing depiction of a revered president, remained a symbol of American ideals and continuity during this era of change. In that role, I found some of the nicest 1963 D Lincoln cents that I have ever seen, and probably one of them was close to being an MS-67. From that role, I sold 8 coins as MS-66 red for over $625 each, with the possible MS-67 selling for over $900. I netted about $5,500 because of that one roll. However, I did lose a significant amount of money on all the bags and rolls that I originally paid a premium for. Eventually, I then placed the searched coins back in paper rolls and sold them as BU coins. Some 1963 pennies may have minting errors or varieties that can increase their value significantly. Examples include double die errors, off-center strikes, and other anomalies. The value of such error coins depends on the rarity and demand among collectors. Collectability and significance. The 1963 Lincoln penny is part of a long-running and widely collected series of U.S. coins. Many collectors seek to assemble complete sets of Lincoln cents, which includes the 1963 issue. While not a rare coin, the 1963 penny can be an interesting piece for new collectors due to its historical context and the continued popularity of the Lincoln cent series. Conclusion. Overall, while most 1963 Lincoln pennies are worth only their face value, those in uncirculated condition or with unique errors can be worth more.